Thank you for purchasing this 1977 Sanyo Pachinko machine. This quick start guide will show you how to set up and play your machine. You'll need to stabilize your machine so it doesn't fall over by attaching something like some boards to the bottom of it. Right now I've got some temporary supports here, or put it in a cabinet. The first thing you want to do is to lock the ball drain lever. It's up here in the top right. There is a little metal tab right here. And the way it is now, when you pour balls in the machine, they will come and they'll drop down this chute. They'll just hit these levers and fall down. So you want to lock those levers by taking this tab and pushing it to the left. Now those levers are locked into place. One of the most common problems of Pachinko machines is the one ball seesaw in the wrong position. We'll zoom in here, and inside this window there is a piece of plastic, and it has two Pachinko balls in it that act as a counterweight. It's kind of a long rectangular piece. Right now it's in the wrong position. In this position, balls will back up in your machine, jackpots won't pay out, and cause all kinds of problems. So you're going to need to reset that to the correct position, which looks like this. To reset it, you're just going to push up on this pin underneath here, and as you push up, it resets that one ball seesaw. I'm ready to connect the battery. Use a good Energizer battery, Duracell, and I'm just going to temporarily turn this over and touch it. And when I do, a light will come on the top of the machine. Here you can see in the back, it's lit up here. We'll flip the machine around, and this red lens here is lit. That's to let you know that you need to add balls to your machine. We'll go ahead and load about 25 or 30 balls into the play tray here. Next we'll load balls into the supply tray. And when we do, they will come through here and enter in this track. And as they go across this track, they will activate these levers. When they do, it'll actually activate this switch, turning out your light saying that the tray is full. They'll go down the track, they'll make the turn, they'll come into this lower track, and then they will enter into the jackpot assembly. So right back here is an assembly that holds the balls, so when you get a jackpot, that assembly is activated and it pays out those balls. Now we'll take the bucket and put it at the bottom of the machine. It needs to set so that it can catch balls coming out of this outlet here and out of this outlet here. Let's go over a few things on the front of the machine. This is your flipper, and this is a finger rest bar. The way to play the machine is you're going to pull down on this flipper, pull it all the way down, and then you will quickly let go. And when you quickly let go, it'll launch a ball onto the play field. I'm going to let it go real slow though, because I actually have a ball in there and I don't want to shoot it right now. So you would pull it all the way down and let go, and it would shoot. Now if you want to aim and try to get the ball to land in a particular part of the play field, you could pull down part way and then let go, and by experimenting you can figure out how far down you can pull to get it to land on the left side, the right side, or the center of the play field. Now one of the issues is if people don't pull it down and let go quickly, what they tend to do is they may put their whole hand on it and pull down and kind of let go slowly, and when they do, they loaded a ball into the shooter lane, but it did not shoot. It's stuck there. If they do that enough times, the balls will jam up and they won't go across the playfield. Now when you shoot the ball, it'll come up this shooter lane here, it'll come across, and it'll hit this swing, this little round plastic here, and if you hit it light enough, it'll bounce off that and bounce back into the playfield. If you hit it too hard, it could knock that swing out of the way, and then it would enter what's called the foul lane, and when it come down here, and it would go back into your play tray so you could shoot it again. And that was to discourage people from banging on the flippers. Now when you shoot the ball, it'll bounce off these nails or brass pins, and it'll ping around. You can hit these round circles here, these are spinners, and they redirect the ball. So as it hit the spinner, it may spin that way and the ball will go that way, or it may come this way. And the object of the game is to get it to go into one of the pockets. You have pockets here, a little one here, 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 and then you have this main attraction here in the center and a top attraction here, top pocket. So when you get it in one of those, you win. You win balls, and you hear the bell sound and lights will flash. Most of the time it'll bounce off the pins and the spinners, and then it'll come down to the bottom and it'll go out this exit here at the bottom and go to the back and fall into your bucket and back. So that's why it's important to have the bucket there. So most of the time you're losing, so the ball didn't win, it lost and it went out this hole. So these are fixed pockets. A ball goes in it and you win a jackpot. These are what's known as tulips. They have, you see these little red wings here? So right now the tulip is open, so it can catch more balls. So when it's open, a ball can go in there, and then the tulip would close. Now if it's closed, the next time a ball goes in there, it opens up. Another feature of these machines is possibly getting a ball into this tulip may cause this tulip to open. Or maybe getting a ball in the main attraction here or the top pocket here might cause various tulips to open up. So when you get a ball in one of the jackpots, this amber light up here will flash. The red one was for your out of balls in the back. This will flash telling you you got a jackpot. Now as the balls fall from the jackpot assembly, which is about here on the back, as they fall down they're going to hit a bell and then they will come out the front into your play tray. And so that's how you win. If your play tray is full, the balls will start to back up in the machine, and then they will, whenever you get a jackpot, they will fall down into your receiving tray. So if that ever starts to happen, you want to empty the balls out of your play tray into your receiving tray by pulling this lever here over to the left. And when you do that, if there's a lot of balls here, they may be stuck from the weight. And what you might have to do is put your finger in here and loosen the weight of the balls, or you may even have to flip the flipper to get them to go through the hole and down into your receiving tray. Okay, now let's play Pachinko. Great, we got a ball in here and got a jackpot, and we've got a ball over here and got a jackpot. Let's take a look at the back to see how it works when you get a jackpot. Okay, I'll drop a ball in a jackpot in the front, and you may see it roll a little bit under here, and it'll roll and enter into this seesaw. It'll pivot down, and then the ball will come out, and it'll come down this track, activating a long lever that goes all the way over here. That long lever will pivot down, then the ball will stay here for a second, and it'll eventually drop out. So that arm pivots down, which is attached to this long arm over here, which is attached to some levers over here to the jackpot, and that gets activated, and when it does, it'll lift up and the balls will fall out, and then they'll take a track in this plastic, hit a bell here, and come out to your play tray. I'll drop a couple in so you can see that. So because the machine was full of balls, every time we did that, that seesaw automatically reset itself. Now if you're running low on balls, the seesaw won't reset, and that's where you could start having problems with balls backing up into the machine. Okay, that covers it for the quick start guide. Since these machines are mechanical with a lot of levers and moving parts, there could be ball jams or other issues, so we've got the instruction DVD included. It's got several hours of information on how to troubleshoot these machines. Thanks again for your purchase. We hope you enjoy your machine.